Denis King has had a lifetime in popular music as a performer and a composer. He's written the scores to 25 stage musicals, over 5,000 tunes and songs, and twice been awarded the prestigious Ivor Novello Award. And now he shares with you some great songs that have stood the test of time, and he invites you to sing along.
Hi, I'm Denis King, and welcome to DK Talks Music. And today's topic is food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard, while we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard, peas pudding and saveloys. What next is the question? Rich gentlemen have it, boys, indigestion. Woo! Food, glorious food, we're anxious to try it, 3 banquets a day, our favourite diet. Just picture a great big steak, fried, roasted or stewed. Oh, food, wonderful food, glorious food, marvellous food. Come on, food, glorious food. Hot sausage and mustard, while we're in the mood, that's the one. Cold jelly and custard, sounds horrible. Peas pudding and saveloys. What next is the question? Rich gentlemen have it, boys, indigestion. Food, glorious food, we're anxious to try it, 3 banquets a day, our favourite diet. Just picture a great big steak, fried, roasted or stewed. Oh, food, wonderful food, marvellous food, glorious food. Whoa! And that was just so good, I'm not going to do it again. Not for a while, not for a year or two. Next one. Don McLean song in the key of D. I'm playing it in the wrong key, from 1971. I'm not going to sing all the verses because the memory serves as something like 29 verses. Won't do it. Won't do all of them. Just do the first one. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Some good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. But rhythm, and people can come in when they like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Chorus. And bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. The carrying right on with this one. This is a song by Bob Merrill, Al Hoffman. What's his name? And some other fella. Al Trace, another Al, two Als. It was a hit some years ago. I remember it, but I'm old enough. In 1950. If I knew you were coming, I'd bake to kick. I'd bake to kick. I'd bake to kick. If I knew you were coming, I'd bake to kick. How'd you do? How'd you do? How'd you do? Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band, the grandest band in the land. Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band, spread the welcome mat for you. Oh, I don't know where you came from, 'cause I don't know where you've been, but it really doesn't matter. Grab a chair, fill the platter, and dig, dig, dig right in. Yeehaw! If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. I hired a band, for goodness sake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do? How'd you do? How'd you do? Hand claps. Da da da. Da da da. Da da da. Da da da. Yeah, yeah. Da da da. I don't know where you came from, 'cause I don't know where you've been, but it really doesn't matter. Grab a chair and fill the platter, and dig, dig, dig right in. Yeehaw! If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Hire a band, for goodness sake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do? 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 How the devil are you? Terribly good, that was. And if you've had a cake baked for you, you probably want something to drink with it, which could probably be a song written in 1946 by Bob Hilliard and Richard Miles. What a cracker. I had a recording of Sinatra singing, which I loved. Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You can't get cherry soda, 'cause they got to fill the quota, and the way things are, I bet they never will. They've got a zillion tons of coffee in Brazil. No tea or tomato juice, you'll see. No potato juice, 'cause the plant is down in Santa's all say no, no, no. A politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill. They got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. Dance. Go on, dance. No tea, no tomato juice, you'll see. No potato juice, 'cause the plant is down inside. There's also no. A politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill. They got an awful lot of coffee. Oh, an awful lot of coffee. A hell of a lot of coffee. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. In Brazil. In Brazil. Very good. Phew. Next is still, while we're on sweet things like something going to coffee, what about something like this? This is a song, it's a very pretty song. It was a hit in 1961, probably same. I didn't know the lyric that well. I didn't know the tune, but it's pretty. Winds may blow over the icy sea, I'll take with me the warmth of thee, a taste of honey, a taste much sweeter than wine. I will return, I'll return, I'll come back for the honey and you. I'll leave behind my heart to where may it remind you of a taste of honey, a taste much sweeter than wine. I'll return, I will return, I'll come back to the honey and you, and you. And if the honey isn't quite sweet enough, there's always when my sugar walks down the street, all the little birdies go tweet, tweet, tweet. And in the evening when the sun goes down, it's never dark when she's around. She's so affectionate, now say this, when she kisses me, I sure stay kissed. When my sugar walks down the street, the little birdies go tweet, tweet, tweet. She's so affectionate, I'll say this, that when she kisses me, I stay kissed. When my sugar walks down the street, the little birdies go, the birdies go tweet, tweet, tweet. Well, that was a cracker, wasn't it? I'm sure you're thrilled at home going, oh, where do you remember that from? We're segueing into, still with the foods, it's fruit this time, in the key of E flat. This is a song called Tangerine. It's written by the great Johnny Mercer and Victor Schertzinger. I have to be a bit careful when I pronounce this chap's surname. And it is Tangerine. She is all they claim, with her eyes of night and lips as bright as flame. Tangerine, when she dances by, senoritas stare and caballeros sigh. And I've seen toast to tangerine raised in every bar across the Argentine. Yes, she has them all on the run, but her heart belongs to just one. Her heart belongs to tangerine. Toast to tangerine raised in every bar across the Argentine. Yes, she has them all on the run, but her heart belongs to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Her heart belongs to Tangerine, Tangerine. Her heart belongs to Tangerine. Now on to a song that is very British, I think, really. Written in 1944 by the great, I'm sure it's a name on everybody's lips, Fred Heatherton, ladies and gentlemen. Fred, you remember Fred, surely. He was in everybody's lips. This is one I'm sure you all know. It'll be over soon, I promise you. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they all standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. You give them a twist, a flick of the wrist, that's what the showman said. He said, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Every ball you throw will make me rich. And there stands me wife, the idol of me life, singing roll a bowl, a penny a pitch. Singing roll a bowl, a penny a pitch. A roll a bowl, a penny a pitch. Roll a bowl, roll a bowl, singing roll a bowl, a penny a pitch. One more. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Come on, I can't hear you. Standing in the row, yeah, we know that. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give them a twist, a lovely twist. That's what the showman said. What do you say? I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Every ball you throw will make me rich. And there stands me wife, the idol of me life, singing roll a bowl, a penny a pitch. Singing roll a bowl, a penny a pitch. 2, 3, 4. Roll a bowl, a penny a pitch. 2, 3, 4. Roll a bowl, a roll a bowl, singing roll a bowl, a penny a pitch. A penny a pitch. Wasn't that brilliant? I'm sure I could hear your voices. Oh, now we come to something that's terribly, terribly, terribly important. This is a song of mine. This is one I wrote, I think it was in 79 or 1980, for a show based on the, if you remember, you must remember, the television series starring John Pertwee, Una Stubbs and Geoffrey Belden, the Wurzel Gummidge TV series written by Willis Hall, Keith Waterhouse. And I was asked to musicalise based on the show initially for a Christmas television special, Wurzel's Christmas, and also a stage show with Willis and Keith. They wrote the book and lyrics, I wrote the music, and we had a very successful run in London's West End, which was successful, came back the following year, whenever that was, a few years ago. But this was the kind of title song of the show. And I'm going to finish my little concert, hardly a concert, with this song, and I'll try and impersonate, which won't be easy, John Pertwee as Wurzel Gummidge. Goes like, a slice of cake and a cup of tea suits Aunt Sally and that suits me. Offer us the world and all we'd take is a cup of tea and a slice of cake. A cup of tea and a slice of cake when the moon comes up or at daybreak. Ever after we'll live happily on slices of cake and cups of tea. Oh dear. Some kids hang up stockings and some of them pillowcases. The hole to my stocking is shocking, my pillowcase is disgraces. I ain't got much to scraps and such, or worsley goods I'm lacking. A scarecrow's bed where he lays his head is an heap of straw and some sacking. On t'other hand, I don't need a lot, stop me getting tearful. Just one thing, one cold, one hot, Can it? And both of them keeps me cheerful. A slice of cake and a cup of tea suits Aunt Sally and that suits me. Offer us the world and all we'll take is a cup of tea and a slice of cake. A cup of tea and a slice of cake when the moon comes up or at daybreak. Ever after we'll live happily on slices of cake and cups of tea. Offer us all we'll take is a cup of tea and a slice of cake. A cup of tea and a slice of cake when the moon comes up or at daybreak. Ever after we'll live happily on slices of cake, slices of cake, slices of cake, slices of cake, slices of cake and cups of tea. But I'll be swizzled.